Egypt's water paradox: starved for the Nile or just plain politics? What do you call a country that says it's dying of thirst while pouring billions into artificial rivers, yacht marinas, and luxury desert cities? Egypt claims water poverty, but its actions, they tell a different story. Hi, I'm Jalene Tesfaye, and this is Analytica Today. We have tracked the Nile dispute for years, but now, a new twist. Egypt, the loudest voice in Nile water politics, is building massive water-intensive projects while warning the world it's on the brink of a water crisis. So, what's going on here? Is Egypt desperate, deceptive, or both? Let's break it down. Let's start with what Egypt tells the world. Cairo insists it needs over 55 billion cubic meters of Nile water every year based on a colonial-era agreement that excludes upstream countries like Ethiopia. Why? Because it says it doesn't have other water resources. It claims water poverty. But here's the thing, Egypt does not actually contribute to the Nile's flow. Countries like Ethiopia, Uganda, and South Sudan provide over 90% of the water. Yet, Egypt demands the largest share. This is why Egypt fiercely opposes Ethiopia's Grand Renaissance Dam or GERD, a project meant to provide power and growth for over 120 million people. So here's where it gets strange. In 2019, Egypt's prime minister unveiled a $2 billion project, an artificial green river snaking through the desert in its new capital city. This 35-kilometer waterway mimics the Nile through 20 districts, not exactly what you would expect from a water-starved nation. Fast forward to May 2025. Egypt launches Geryan, a futuristic luxury city in the desert west of Cairo. It spans over 360 acres, including a 9-kilometer artificial Nile frontage, and demands 10 million cubic meters of water per day. That's about 7% of Egypt's total annual Nile share, diverted to irrigate fancy islands, marinas, and palm-lined avenues. So, why is water-poor country wasting water like this? Here's the answer, because this is not waste, it's strategy. Egypt is creating facts on the ground. By building mega projects that require vast amounts of water, it manufactures future vulnerability. Think about it. The more dependent Egypt becomes on Nile water, the more it can claim harm when Ethiopia or any upstream tries to use that water. In short, Egypt is setting up a political trap. It's telling the world, if we don't get the water we need, millions suffer, projects fail, agriculture collapses. This is designed to win sympathy, build leverage, and stall upstream development. And this isn't just about Ethiopia. Sudan, Uganda, Rwanda, these countries all want to use their water to power their economies. In fact, Rwanda just offered to export minerals, strategic cooperation with Ethiopia. Moves like these scare Egypt because they shift the balance. So, Cairo ramps up luxury projects not because it can't survive without them, but to make sure Ethiopia cannot survive with GERD. Here's the thing, Egypt is not water poor, it's power hungry. It uses water politics as a geopolitical weapon, and it's betting that the world won't notice the contradiction between its desperate pleas and its artificial rivers in the desert. But people are noticing, and upstream countries are asking, should Egypt's comfort come at the cost of our future? This is not just about water, it's about sovereignty, development, and power dynamics that have shaped Africa for decades. Egypt is playing a high-stakes game, building vulnerability to win sympathy, and using luxury to strategy. And now, as upstream countries like Ethiopia, Uganda, and Rwanda step forward, the old rules are being challenged. So, what do you think? Should Egypt's artificial vulnerability still dictate Nile politics? Is it time for a more balanced approach to water justice in Africa? Let us know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe if you want more clear, grounded analysis on African geopolitics. I'm Jalene Tesfaye, and this is Analytica Today. Stay curious, stay informed.